Good evening. This is Cristina Coronado, and today I'm going to be talking to you about my service learning project. My service learning project was done at Guadalupe Regional Middle School. Guadalupe Regional Middle School is a private Catholic school. They go by selecting a number of middle school students for grades 6 through 8. These students have to apply to the school. Their parents have to submit an application. They have to provide their financial records, and from there, the school will select students based on an interview, based on their financial records, and based on their academics from the school that they come from. They have an enrollment of 75 students. I would go every Tuesdays and Thursdays from 4:30 to 6:30 to assist students in math, English language arts, social studies, and science. I focused on three students, one a female and two males. My first day was I assisted this young lady. They were all sixth graders. She had problems with her social studies, and it was a Columbus Day activity. And what I did is that I used Vygotsky's uh, zone of proximity method. I used that theory because I told her, well, what is it that you know about Christopher Columbus, based on the questions that her assignment asked. And then I said, well, how did he get the ships? And then we came to the conclusion, well, you know, he came to the Americas because they were looking for treasures here in the Americas, in the condition that the king and the queen of Spain will provide his voyagers financially. In return, he would bring the gold and all the resources that the Americas had. So that helped her a little bit, and then by the following day, or the following Thursday that I went, she thanked me for it, because she said that that really helped her homework, and she got a good grade. And the second student that I assisted was a male. Uh, he needed help with his book report, and he was also a sixth grader. He was a very shy young boy, and I approached him and I asked him, well, how is it that I can help you? And he said that needed a book report, and his piece of paper was blank. So what I did is I grabbed a piece of paper, an extra sheet of paper, and we started brainstorming. We did graphic organizers. I asked them, okay, I told him about background knowledge. What book was it? And he told me it was a Diary of a Wimpy Kid. And then I told him, well, haven't you seen those movies? And he said yes. So I told them, okay, what is your prior knowledge? And from there we broke it up by the graphic organizer, and we did the story elements of who was the characters, who was the plot, the climax, the conclusion. So that helped them, and he finished his assignments. And we also related Vygotsky's methods for that lesson. And the last student, it was a young student that he had never come to tutorial during that time, and he was very shy. So I approached him, and he said that, you need help. He said no, and then I was very adamant until finally, yes, I'm very behind in his religion homework. Well, I'm kind of familiar with the Catholic faith, because I do go to church, and I do know a little bit about the church. So that helped me also. That helped him, because I had prior background knowledge because of my faith. So it was about the talents, and he said he didn't have any talents, and then I said, yes, we all have talents. So I started explaining, oh, do you do this, do you do that? And that's when the young boy opened up to me, and he did have family problems at home. So my perception of this class was thinking that all these are the best students that the public school education had, but they do have problems. So there is many contextual factors in play at this private school. The political climate, because a lot of these students, either one of their parents is already deported to Mexico, and another student, his one of the parent was locked up in the incarceration system. So I had a misperception of this private school, but they do have a lot of need. So it was a great experience. I continue on helping with Guadalupe Middle School, and I hope you enjoy my video. Thank you. Bye bye.